Hello students, our new topic is selection. As you know, the selection is one of the aspect of staffing. So today we will discuss the whole selection process in detail. Okay? Now, what is selection? You know that selection is the process of identifying and choosing the best person out of a number of prospective candidates for a job. We know that when we select any of the sources, then we ask people to apply for the job. So we get a lot many applications. From that application, first the company, the business people, they have to identify which one are the best and they have to choose the best person. Clear? There are many steps in the selection process. The process starts right from the screening of the applications. The process of selection is also very important, like any other managerial function, because if a right candidate is selected, then it will affect the total productivity of the organization, and it also involved decision and judgment about the performance potential of the candidate. The effectiveness of the selection process would ultimately be tested in terms of the on the job of the chosen person, means when they will be selected and the company, when they will see how they are performing the job, then it will be clear that whether the selection process or the judgment taken during the selection process was correct or not. The important steps in the process of selections are as follows. The first one is preliminary screening, then the selection test, then comes the employment interview or the job interview, then it is the reference and the background checks, then selection decision, afterwards medical examination, job offer and contract of employment. We will discuss all these steps one by one in detail. The first step is preliminary screening. It helps, means this step helps the manager to eliminate unqualified or unfit job seekers based on the information given in the application form. First, it means first they will scrutinize the application forms, and if they will find the candidates suitable, whatever based on the information given in the application form, they will be kept aside. The second step is selection test. Selection test or the employment test is a mechanism which either can be used on paper and pencil, or candidates can be asked to give or appear for certain manual exercise. But this test attempts to measure certain characteristics of an individual. These characteristics may range from the aptitudes, intelligence to the personality. So the various tests that are being conducted or that are used for the selection of the employees are intelligence test, aptitude test, trade test, personality test, and the last one is interest test. Now we will discuss one by one. The first test is intelligence test. The intelligence test measures the level of intelligent quotient, that is IQ, of an individual. Basically, IQ is an indicator of a person's ability to learn or the ability to make decision and judgment. Clear? The second one is aptitude test. Aptitude test is a measure of individual's potential for learning new skill. It also indicates the person's capacity to develop. Such tests are good indices of a person's future success score. Means aptitude test shows that what a person will do in future in due course of time. The next tests are personality test and interest test. The personality test provides clues to a person's emotions, her reactions, maturity levels, and value system. These tests probe or inquires the overall personality. That's why the personality test is very difficult to design and implement. Now coming to the interest test. Every individual has got some interest, some hobby other than the thing that they are doing. So interest tests are used to know the pattern of interest or involvement of a person, means what are the type of work that they are interested in doing it. And the last test is trait test. These tests measures the existing skill of an individual. This measure the level of the knowledge and proficiency of the employee or the candidate in the area of professionals or professions or technical training. Now after the various tests, here comes the job interview or the employment interview. Basically we all know that interview is a formal in-depth conversation conducted to evaluate the applicant's suitability for the job. Clear? The role of the interviewer is to seek information, and the interviewer also, while giving the interview, they try to extract information about the company from the interviewer. So interview is a process in which there is a mutual exchange of information takes place, and it is very much important to conduct the proper interview to know the person or to know about the person when you are talking to them face to face. After the job interview, now it's reference and background check. Generally, in the application form, the candidate is asked to give the names and address or the details of at least 2 or 3 responsible person who know him or her before. So these people are known as the references. Clear? These references are contacted by the employers, but the prospective employers, to know much about the candidate or just to verify the information given in the application form, whether the information provided are correct or wrong. Clear? Based on the reference or the background check, then the candidates are called, or then the selection decision is taken place. So selection decision is the process, or it is a part of the process in which the candidates are selected who pass the test, interviews and the reference check, and view of the concerned manager is also considered, under which the prospective candidate is supposed to work in future. Okay. Now after the selection decision and before the job offer is made to the candidate is required to undergo a medical fitness test. Clear? The job offer is given to the candidate being declared fit after the medical examination. Okay. Now the next step in the selection process is job offer to those applicants who have passed all the previous hurdles. It means they have cleared everything: interview, selection test, medical examination and all. Generally, job offer is made to the candidate through a letter of appointment or the confirm his acceptance. Such letters generally contains a date by which the appointee must report on duty, and it is considered that the appointee must be given a reasonable time for the reporting. After the job offer has been made and candidate accepts the offer, certain documents need to be executed by the employer and the candidate. One such document is attestation form, or it is the employment contract. This contract contains each and every basic details about the job. It contains all the basic information, details like job title, duties, responsibilities, date, when continuous employment starts, and the basis of calculating service, rates of pay, allowances, hours and place of work, leave rules, sickness, grievances rule, termination procedure, and all. So employment contract has to be countersigned by both the employees and the candidate. It means that they both are agreeing to the terms and conditions written in the employment contract. Now the selection process is over. Now let us see a diagram or the flow chart which explains the total staffing process in detail. Just see. Hence, sources of application, it can either from external source or internal source, then undergoes through the preliminary screening. If the applications pass through the preliminary screening, then it goes for the selection test, and if the selection test is okay, then for the employment interview. If the employment interview is done properly, or if they pass through the employment interview, then reference and background analysis and check. If it is also cleared, then the selection decision. If it is cleared, or we can say that if the selection decision is positive, then job offer is made, employment contract is given, and the evaluation of effectiveness of the selection decision is selection decision of the selection process is there. And if there is rejection in any of the steps of the selection process, the candidate or the application of that candidate is kept there as a rejected applications. So this is the total flow chart of the selection process. Selection process is a very important process because it is very time consuming, and as well as it is very costly one. So management always very judicious or very attentive while going through the selection process. Hope you all have understood the whole selection and its various steps of process properly. Thank you.